Hi everybody, this is Lynn from Mama's Got Plans, and I am back with another plan with me. This week we're going to be planning in my B6 inserts. These are So Much Crafting week on 2-page grid horizontal inserts in the B6 size. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I use these a lot in the pocket size. I've used them for well over a year in the pocket size, but I did recently switch into a B6 size TN. So I wanted to use the same type of insert, and I just used it in the B6 size. And again, these are just like for fun inserts. I always do the weeks after they've passed, but I just think it's a really fun format, and I like to see kind of my week all spread out like this. So here's just a look. This is the Q2, so it actually just started on March 26th. So here's a look at my first week's, and this is my second week. This was using some leftovers from Hello Petite paper. I often use leftovers in this type of spread, and I'll show you what I mean when we plan for the current week. And this is the next week. This was some leftovers from Hello Petite paper. And then we are going to be planning for the week of Monday, April 16th through Sunday, April 22nd. So the week that just passed. And let me show you what I mean when I say leftovers. So I kind of make myself little leftover kits. I just bought these like little, they're the same exact cellophane papers that you get when you buy a sticker kit. I bought myself some from Amazon because I was selling some things, and I just thought it was a great way to corral all of my goodies. So the main thing that I'm going to be using this week is this sheet from Two Little Bees. I honestly don't remember how I ended up with this. I want to say that it was maybe a freebie that you got when you purchased over a certain amount, because she doesn't sell single pages like this in her shop. But there's 3 full boxes, 3 half boxes, a couple of headers, some flags, and some icons, and I thought it would be great to use for a spread like this. So what I like to do is I then use, the colors. I'll try to pick a full box here and there, or some something to kind of dictate the color scheme for the week. So I'm using this as my guide, and then I just go through all of my leftovers. So I am going to be trying to use, I believe I'm going to try to use this washi. This is from Simply Gilded, and I do think it's kind of got a watercolor background, but I do think that it will look really nice in this spread. So I did pull that out. And then I have a bunch of leftovers. These are from Little Miss Paperie. Not all of these will work, obviously, like the dark navy and stuff, but these shades of pink in here I thought would work, as well as maybe some of this blue here might work. And then I have, again, I cut up my leftovers when it gets down to the bottom of the pages. So these are some that I had in my stash. And again, I just thought those would go well with this turquoise color here. Another label sticker in that colorway, and then I have a habit tracker. And then I do have some of these. These again are also from Little Miss Paperie. I thought that this pink would go well as the lavender. So I have those in my stash, and then a couple of quarter boxes in the lavender. I did pull out I found one full ombre heart checklist full box that I could use. And then I did have these icons. I don't know if I will use these or my other icons, but I did find all those. And then as I go along, I probably will pull in more character stickers and some other things. But this is kind of how when I have so many leftovers, and then I have a sheet like this from Two Little Bees, I'll just kind of make myself almost like a little mini kit. And then just set it aside, knowing that it'll be something that I use in my traveler's notebook. So if you want to see how this comes together and how I plan in these inserts, definitely stay tuned, and you can see that happen. Okay, so now I switched over to VoiceOver, and the first thing that I'm going to do is put down the full boxes that were included on this sheet, and I put one up in the upper right corner of that blank box up at the top, and then I put one down on Sunday. I wanted to put one kind of midweek, so I put that over there on Tuesday. And then I did use that ombre heart checklist that or full box rather, that I had picked out. I put that on Thursday and Friday to kind of have like a running to-do list for those days, especially because the weekend was going to be really busy. And then here I am just laying down my Simply Gilded washi. I just added it to the top there, as well as on Sunday. And then I'm going to add this habit tracker that I took out to track my workouts for the week. And again, this is a rewind style, so I already know what I have done. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of deco. This kit had some really beautiful deco stickers, and I don't use deco nearly as much as I should, so I did make a point of adding in some of the butterflies. So moving on to Monday, the first thing I'm going to do is put down this sticker from Stick With Me Shop to mark Coffee Monday. And then after that, I'm going to use a quarter box in this lavender color, as well as an upload sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. to mark down that I did upload my plan with me on that day. After that, I wanted to add a 3-heart checklist kind of here in the middle. So I'm just trying to figure out the spacing a little bit. I was going to initially use the lavender one, but I had way too much purple right in that corner. So instead I switched it to that turquoise. And then I'm going to use a to-do header that came on that 2 Lil Bees sheet. I'm going to write down my to-dos, and then I'm going to replace that upload sticker. I just needed to move it out of the way so that I could put down the checklist. Once I'm done with that, I'm using a pencil sticker. This one is from the Coffee Monsters Co. just to mark down that my oldest had 8th grade park testing this week. I don't know if that's something that is just a New Jersey thing or is in other states, but basically it's standardized testing that they do. I used a little things, I just kind of turned it upside down and used a sneaker sticker from Planner Frenzy to mark an AR session for my boys. And then that filming munchkin is from Once More With Love. And then moving on to Tuesday, again, I used a 3-heart checklist and a today header just to mark down some things that I needed to get done that day. And I did get a pedicure, so I wanted to note that with a little nail polish bottle, and that is from Van Sticky. And then I already had placed down that full box, and I was going to use that quarter box, but it was pink, and since the full box was pink, I wanted to switch the colors around. So instead I pulled out that turquoise appointment label that I had shown in the beginning of the video. I used a pink bow paperclip that is from Planner Frenzy to mark down an appointment that I had, as well as one of these little icons from Little Miss Paperie to mark down my cleaning service. And then I'm using a lavender colored quarter box just to mark down that I had a YouTube binge that day. Moving on to Wednesday, I put down this glitter turquoise half box and then that munchkin with all the stickers, because I did spend a good portion of the day organizing my stickers. I'm not really super happy with my planner sticker organization. I'm still looking for the unicorn, guys, and I just can't find it. But when I do find it, I'll be sure to share. But anyway, I did try to reorganize and do some things, so I marked that down. I also used an appointment label with this sticker from Rainbow Bunny Co. to mark down that my Bubba Bear order arrived that day. And then I'm using a 3-heart checklist just to mark down some things that I needed to get done that day. And again, that is from Little Miss Paperie. And then I'm also using a Little Miss Paperie icon. And then in the middle here, I wanted to mark down that I did spend some time editing that day. So that edit sticker is from Stationery Heaven Co. And then I was going to use that pink, light pink quarter box, but it just looked too similar to the little thing next to it. So I just switched it out for a deeper colored pink. And I just wanted to mark down that I had a meeting with our contractor. We have a project going on. So we had a meeting that day, and then I'm sorry that corner kind of cut off a little bit there. You didn't see it in frame. And now moving on to the second half of the week, I'm just filling out some things that I had to do. I didn't end up writing or filling out the list completely. I just put the full checkbox there because I figured it was something, if I wanted to fill out more, that I could, but I in the end, I didn't fill up anymore. But anyway, I did use a half box to mark down that my son turned 12 on Thursday, and that bunny sticker is from Rainbow Bunny Co. I used a pink quarter box to mark down that I had a vet appointment, and that little dog sticker with the emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I used a little envelope sticker just to mark down that I needed to reply to some messages. And then I'm going to use another emoji sticker. This is a voiceover one, so I just wanted to mark down that I was going to be spending some time doing a voiceover for one of my videos that day. And then I'm going to use a purple little things up here at the top. And I'm going to use, this is a spoon and fork from Van Sticky, and I wanted to mark down that we went to Zinburger for my son's birthday. I don't know if Zinburger is just a New Jersey thing, but it's this awesome burger joint. But if you guys watched my previous plan with me, I can't really have beef because I'm intolerant to it. So I had a veggie burger, which was okay, but honestly, if you go to Zinburger, you kind of want the real deal. So anyway, moving on to Friday, I used a lavender quarter box just to mark down that I wanted to make sure that I got some goodies from the Simply Gilded release. I was happy to say that I did, and that YouTube Bubblemon is for Bubblemon Stickers Co. I uploaded my plan with me that day. And then I used a turquoise colored little things with a Van Sticky Chibi Girl to mark down that I painted my nails that day. That bow paperclip is from Planner Frenzy. And then I used a pink little things to mark down that I had a Hulu binge. And then on Saturday, I went to my niece's first communion that day. That munchkin is from Once More with Love, and it's from the wishing sheet, but I swear to me it looks like the munchkin is praying. It's got like its little hands together and its eyes are closed, which is like so cute, and what all the little boys and girls look like when they're, walking with their little hands together. Anyway, so I just marked that down. My oldest had his FBU combine that day, so I marked that down. That football sticker is from Planner Frenzy. Both my boys had baseball games that night, so I marked that down with a flag from Two Little Bees, and then that baseball sticker from Planner Frenzy. And those are their initials, and then the initials of the different fields that they were at, so I could keep track. And then I did just want to mark down that we had lunch after the communion, so I used a quarter box to do that, and just a little rose deco sticker from the kit. Now moving on to Sunday, I cut down one of the heart checklists so that I could mark down my to-dos for the day. And then I did use a today header, also from the Two Little Bees kit. And then I used a quarter box here and this Van Sticky Chibi Girl because I did catch up on Scandal finally. I'm not finished with the whole season, so I haven't seen like the series finale yet, but I'm working my way up to it. And then also my cousin had a wedding shower that day, so I did just want to mark that down. Okay, so here is a look at my completed spread. I love the way that it turned out. It was really fun just using that sheet from Two Little Bees, and honestly, I still have quite a few things left on that sheet that I can use, but I do love the opportunity to use up some of my extra stickers. You can see I pulled in lots of extras. Most of them are from they're from Little Miss Papery, and that's because I get her full kits and they are super, super packed. And since I'm a white space planner, I always have lots of leftovers, and I love her leftovers because they're very plain, or I don't want to say plain, they're very simple, and which means that they're easy to kind of mix and match with other kits from other sticker shops. So I hope that you enjoyed this plan with me. If you have any questions at all about anything that you saw here, definitely leave it in the comments down below. I will list sticker shops that I've used in the comments or in the description down below as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with all of my future uploads.